Well, here we are. Hi, Enrique Ashkabok here, and Robin Ashkabok. Here we are at the border, and our sister is over there at the sit down. Can you see her?
Come sit with our sister.
Come sit with our sister. She's
time with her.
Yeah, she's beginning the four-day fast and ceremony. She's sitting in a sit-down ceremony. Here at the border, we advanced up a little more, 1 little inch, and here we are up some more, and we're watching these buses and trucks trying to make this turn over here. Yeah, so there's this turn over here. If you see that, you can go that way, but it's a little sharp. It's a pretty sharp turn to try and turn around, but you know, we're just here in ceremony because these are our lands, and this border doesn't belong to us. This border doesn't apply to us. We have that diplomatic immunity. We are first persons here. These are our lands. We never surrendered the lands. There was nothing ever surrendered anywhere. So we're here. You can come and join us here at the border and come and sit down. Come and help. TP's still here. Support any way you can. Bring gasoline, propane tanks. If anybody has one of those propane heat lamps, that would be very helpful, because it's and hot hands. We'd really like to get some hot hand warmers. That would be kind of helpful. Emergency blankets, all of that kind of stuff. Even bandages, first aid kits. Yeah. So that would just some things to think about. Toilet paper. And we still would like to have our own porta potty, because we believe pretty soon that they're going to probably end up closing the doors to us soon, not letting us use the washrooms.
They can't. It's 24 hours.
But they are 24 hours. But we're here, and they're supposed to be public washrooms, but we never know. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. We don't know really what's going to happen. We're just here, and we're here taking a stand, and this is our land. We want our lands back. We want our rights honored. We want to be acknowledged as the first peoples here. We have a right to government. We have the right to make policies. We should be in policies, making policies in these nations. Canada is an illegally occupied nation. Canada illegally occupies a portion of North America. And this has been since the Crown, since 1492. Europeans have been coming here and just taking whatever they can, because they think they're better than everyone else. They have this belief that they're better than everyone else, and they have a right to just take everything from everybody else. And this is we're not going to stand for it anymore. We're taking a stand. We're here. We have the United Nations Declaration of Rights of Indigenous Peoples. We have a right. We're just standing up and advocating for our rights. We're just here doing what we need to do. We're acting in solidarity with Wet'suwet'en. There we go. And we're here watching these cars having difficulty and just holding up traffic a little bit, making things a little bit inconvenient for some people, because indigenous people have been inconvenienced, pushed aside, set aside, put on plots of land, been ignored and pushed aside and inconvenienced, taken off our lands, have our resources exploited and not paid for them, not recompensed anything for anything that has been extracted. And it's time now. It's time. Canada's rent's long overdue. The treaties have not been honored, because we never surrendered lands. We just said, hey, you can live here, and we're going to share everything and live together. We never said, hey, come take over and you can have everything and that's it, and you can push us in the ground. No, and try to kill us and murder us and rape the lands and just take everything. No, we're not standing up. We're not standing for that anymore. We're going to stand up. We're here taking a stand. Look. Oh, yeah, look. There we go. Trucks trying to turn. Trucks trying to turn.
Oh, the dumpsters.
Oh, man. They're... Yeah. Here we are. They have to let some go one way and then some go the other way. Here we are. And your friend there.
Ceremony was good on the bridge. That was good.
Yeah.
Lots of people.
We just came down from the ceremony on the bridge. Here, Robin, you gonna say something?
I was just gonna go say I'm gonna go tuck in, make sure my sister over there is all tucked in on the bottom with we got an emergency blanket, we got lots of blankets, and she's in ceremony, so I'm gonna stand, support my sister how I can and do what I can right now.
We're gonna try work on building a wigwam around her.
Yeah. Yes, because it's pretty cold and pretty, but she's ready for the sacrifice. It's cold, it's blowing, it's like a little blizzard out here, and but I know she's ready for the sacrifice because it's nothing compared to, and she knows, and we all know what are missing and murdered are going through, and people who don't have access to clean waters, like it's unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable. Yeah, so I'm gonna go check on her.
Yeah, clean water for everyone. That's why we had that water ceremony. We want to have our waters cleaned, and we're here to protect the waters and the lands and the resources, because it's gotta last. We're not against development. Well, we just wanted to be sustainable. We need to do things right and do the right research and do the right plannings and have things done safe. Like solar and wind technology can be everywhere. There's these solar and wind farms over here, and there's no reason why the indigenous people over here in Batchewana should be they shouldn't have to have power bills because they have solar and wind on their land farms. Why are they having power bills? They should have free energy. There can be solar and wind everywhere. That should be free. You can have it on every home and public building. So here we are, just doing ceremony around a car. Okay, grab I'm gonna grab that smudge and smudge around the car.
Here, yeah.
So we're here now and at the border watching. Go ahead. Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I need people to bring gas.
And bonjour.
And this is Alexis here.
Hi. Wabagishko kwe. Doda Megase Doda. Ani. How you doing, Enrica?
Oh, I'm good.
Are you telling them about the mineral extraction? Are you telling them about the border between our land? One city, oldest city in the States over there. They put a border between just because of what? War of 1812. My family's over there. I can't go see them. They want to take our stuff without our consent. Without bringing us to the table.
Yeah, this is we've had enough, and we're watching these trucks here, and they have to have these workers out here to guide them and help them. They got this all going on over here, and just a little bit of an inconvenience. It's just a little bit just a little bit when you think of how much the indigenous people of Americas have been inconvenienced since 1492. All the indigenous peoples of the Americas and Australia and Finland and Japan, the Ainu in Japan, like we're here fighting for you too, fighting for your cultural rights and your rights to keep your language and your rights to be. You were the first peoples there before those Japanese colonizers came there. Yep, and we understand. We're there, and we're with you. We're with you here, and we're standing together, fighting for all indigenous peoples everywhere, all over the world. And the British imperialists, this is time where your reign is end. The empire is going to come down to Pharaohs, Rothschild, Goldman Sachs, Rothstein, all you guys, all you billionaires that think you own everything. Well, Creator's going to show you who's boss, who owns everything for real. Because really, your Creator's here with us. He's on our side. His favor is surrounding us. And this is just what's going to happen. It's just going to get a little bit worse and worse and worse if we don't start seriously getting our conversations at the table. We need to be invited. We need to be there in policy making and all levels of government, municipalities, in the House of Commons, the Senate, the Supreme Court of Canada, and all the Supreme Courts. That's where we need to be involved in the policy makings. We need to have our grandmothers there in the Senate, our grandmothers and grandfathers. That's who belongs in the Senate. We have our elected officials, our chiefs, the ones that we trust and believe to represent us. So we appoint them by a consensus. We have our leaders that we appoint, and then and our elders, because we have a youth assembly, a youth assembly. That's what needs to happen also, is the youth assembly, because the decisions that we make affect them, affect our youth. There needs to be a youth assembly across the nation, that they have a seat in the House of Commons and be able to have their voices heard and their concerns heard, because they have a perspective and a way of seeing things that we don't see. We can't see, because we're not there anymore. We moved beyond that. We've lost that innocence. So that's something that we learn. Our children are our teachers, and our teachers in the future, because they will be ancestors too, just like us. What kind of ancestor are you going to be? Right now, this is us. This is our ancestor. We're right now working here. Working here. This is what we're doing. Get Lit Outreach and Wellness Society. Get Lit stands for Grace, Excellence, Truth, Leadership, Inspired Training, and we're reaching out right now, and for everybody's wellness. A society of people coming together in solidarity to support everybody. I'm getting a call from British Columbia. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, answer that one. That might be good.
I don't know. Hello? Call that just came in. That was funny. So here we are. Time to decolonize. This is Indigenous emancipation. Let our people go.
There goes.
Oh, here goes a truck. There's a truck trying to make the turn. Oh. Got people there working hard, making the safety. Yeah, this is what we're doing now. We're here standing, and we're asking people to come and stand and to come here, to come and stand in solidarity. You can block.
My videos, you can put them on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook very often.
So here we are, and we're just
we got it going on.
yeah. So we are waiting.
Love you, girl. Go check.
Sitting down, waiting. This is what we're doing. We are here at the border. I have my car blocking this entrance. This is the truck entrance. And we're here now. This is the awakening that's happening throughout Turtle Island. Indigenous people everywhere are waking up, and it's time to let our people go. We are the new Israel. It is time for Indigenous emancipation. It's time to give us back our lands. Time to pay us what you owe us. Pay for the extraction and minerals that have been taken. Like all of that. Like since 1492, since the conquistadors came in, just think that they can just come in. Yeah, we gave them gold. We gave them gold, and it wasn't enough. We gave them, and then they wanted more and more and more. And more and more. Why? Because it was gold. That's the only reason why. They only believed that the reason why they could take it because it was gold and silver and jewels. Because of this stuff, these precious metals and jewels that they call are sacred stones. They're precious, but they're not money. They're sacred. Creator created this planet for everyone to be healthy and whole. There's no reason. This planet gives more than enough. It has enough for everybody. There's no reason for the lakes to be poisoned. No reason for pipelines. No reason for nuclear energy when the sun and wind are free. Because when the sun's not blowing, when the sun's not shining, the wind is blowing. So, and there's geothermal energy, hydrothermic generators that we can put in cars. Like this is stuff with solar induction batteries built into the thing. We can have cars recalled and remanufactured. Cars recalled and remanufactured to be remade. And our landfill sites, our landfill sites that are everywhere can be cleaned up. All that stuff is still there, and it can be cleaned up, picked up, reprocessed, made into composite materials, new lumbers. We can build building materials to build homes. We can work on solar panels. Like if it's still there, obviously it's not done. You can still use it. No need to take any more. Let's use what we have, what we're wasting. Waste not, want not. Like honestly, like this is not a way. Like this is wasteful economy. You are like, as people that are supposed to be business people, this is not even economically sound. This is not a way to run a nation by raping it, by taking more from it when you haven't even used all of what you took. You're supposed to you're only supposed to take what you need. Well, we keep taking more, and we're not even, and there's landfills, oceans filled with plastic, lakes, water, all of this stuff. It can be cleaned up and used, reused, reprocessed until it becomes dust. That's when it's no longer any good anymore. Like you use it till it's dust, till it can't be used anymore. Like that's where we need to be going. One-use items, recycling companies. Like we have bottling companies that are there taking and extracting water from our lakes and rivers and putting them in bottles and plastic bottles and then charging them with us. When this water filtration, water treatment technology that they're using and stuff like that to bottle the waters, they could be putting that in the water treatment plants so everybody across the land can have clean water to drink. Because that's Dean came and slingshot technology is water purification technology using vapor ionization. separating all the things, but what you're left with is pure H2O. Pure H2O for everyone to drink. Everyone. If I didn't say enough, I meant everyone, like everyone all over the world should be able to have access to clean drinking water. There's enough water all over this world and we can clean it. There's a technology there to clean it. Science, research into science has done it. Oh, look at that. Truck got by me here. Oh, I gotta figure this out now. I think I'm gonna have to move my car. Oh, they brought them that way? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to move my car. Because we want them going over there, not this way. It's not safe for them to come this way. So, anyway, sorry. Yeah, here we are now. We just checking some stuff here, what's going on. Because some trucks got by here, and oh, the border people are there because they weren't supposed to go that way. All right, because the border's cooperating with us, which is they're not stopping us. We're here standing, and ceremony is going on right there. Ceremonial fast.